Let's talk about how you're living with your mother, because this is pretty much a regression to high school behavior. Okay, because I've talked to the rest of your family, you're the branch, I've talked to the tree.
Right.
The tree says you have 2 outfits that your mom bought you, 0 hygiene, no doctors, no dentist. You sneak out of the house for days at a time, just disappear. Your kids are still there for your mom to take care of. You sneak out of the house. When you're there, you just drink Mountain Dew all day and play video games.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up.
Your bedroom's a disaster. You smoke weed and video games. You watch cartoons, Pokemon. No car, you bum rides. And you reminisce about girls you slept with back in high school. And high school level jobs, if any. So you're really functioning pretty much below your capacity, below your level, right?
I totally agree with you.
Tell me why.
Well, after my divorce, I had a real hard time dealing with it.
Well, that was 16 years ago.
Right,
We talked
right.
about it.
I went back to school, and I was about ready to graduate. I had a job interview in Seattle and another one in Galveston. And after I went and did those, came back home, my mom and Aunt Linda sat me down and said that if I do get the job out of town, they wouldn't let me take the kids with me.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true. I told you you can go and get established first, get you a house, check the schools out, and then you could take the kids.
That's not what you and Aunt Linda said. You said you would not.
That's not what if they did say what you're saying, you're the dad. She doesn't have any legal right. If you wanted to take your kids, even though it wouldn't be the best thing for me.
You know I didn't have the money to fight Mom and Aunt Linda for
You
custody.
think Grandma has money to pay for lawyers to fight you over it regardless?
You're their dad. If you wanted to move away, you could move away.
I would have had to fight them. You know that.
Well, she would never fight you. That's the whole problem. She would never let it get to that. She would have just let it go.
Are you going to live there till you're 65? I mean, what's your plan, seriously? Do you have a plan?
I do have a plan.
And what is it?
I was waiting on to Missouri to change their laws, and I'm going to go work with my friend at a dispensary, and I'll move out.
At a dispensary?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of marijuana dispensary?
Yes.
So you're going to wait for Missouri to change their laws, because we know.
Well, they've already changed the law. They just have to give us the guidelines so we can open the store. We're just waiting on the guidelines. We've discussed it many, many times.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.